It's the Recruiting Roundup powered by Rock and Refuel Varsity. That's Jason Jewell of Scout.com. I'm Jared Cohen in our new man cave, a new set for the Roundup just a week before signing day, so good timing. Wow, Jason, tons of news to get to. We're going to try to fit it all in here in a short time frame, but let's start with some of the commitments that happened over the last week. Byron Murphy makes his decision. A lot of people had eyes on that decision, and he stays in the Pac-12.
Yeah, he's the top prospect in the state of Arizona from Saguaro High School. Scout, we have him ranked as a 4-star athlete because he can do it all. Star receiver, obviously a good cornerback, but he picks Washington. His recruitment kind of been all over the place. Everyone had speculated he was going to go follow Kyle Allen to Texas A&M and Christian Kirk. Then it switched to Washington. Then everyone after Nikhil and Chase committed to ASU, everyone thought he was going to be a Sun Devil. Then last week he pulled out the purple Washington hat. Kind of surprised me as well because I thought he was going to go to ASU, but I think Washington is getting a very good player and a very good kid.
And what makes him a great player and a great kid?
Yeah, you look how dynamic he is. You know, obviously the best receiver in the state of Arizona, had the most yards this last season and a lockdown corner. I know UW's recruiting him on the defense side of the ball.
I know one of your favorite stories of this 2016 class has been the emergence of Austin Dixon from Corona del Sol, and he made his commitment.
Yeah, committed to Boise State, and he's a guy that we talked about very late in the roundup and then ended up having 7 Division I offers. Purdue had actually offered him last week, tripped out to Boise State, fell in love with it up there, and committed while he was on his visit. You talk about a kid that's now 6'6", 265, but a year ago he was 6'3", 215 with no Division I offers, left with 7.
Another offensive lineman makes a commitment. About a month or so ago, we talked about Mike Norvell leaving from Memphis. If he could be creating an Arizona pipeline, he got his first commit from the state of Arizona as a head coach.
Yeah, kid I'm a big fan of, Dustin Woodard, Chandler High School. A kid that is just absolutely nasty. One of the best films I saw this offseason. All-Arizona performer, plays tackle over at Chandler High School, but definitely going to bump inside, either play center or guard from Memphis.
Northern Arizona got 3 more commitments, all from Arizona, continuing to add to what looks like a very solid 2016 class.
Yeah, very good class. I like the guys they just picked up. They got Carson Taylor, a very underrated defensive end from Apollo High School, was the section defensive player of the year in that very good section that included Saguaro High School. Luke Rudolph, the big offensive tackle from Horizon High School, also picked NAU over an offer from Fordham. And then a sleeper prospect, a kicker punter from Nogales. I don't know the last time Nogales has had a Division I kid, but Luis Aguiar committed to Lumberjacks as well.
And one final commitment to get to. You mentioned Saguaro in that same section as Apollo. Their center is headed to the next level.
Yeah, Michael Weinstein took an official visit to the University of San Diego and committed while he was on his visit.
Now let's get to some offers and other news. First, around the 2016 class, 2 new offers that happened, and plus an official visit occurs a little bit. Kind of could shake things up a little bit.
Yeah, so the first one we're going to talk about is Tanner Hawthorne, the offensive tackle from Centennial High School, has visited Hawaii, visited New Mexico State last weekend, and then on Sunday night got an offer from Purdue. He's going to go out and visit the Boilermakers this weekend. I expect him to take the offer from Purdue. Then the next one is DJ Davidson, the guy that's kind of blowing up, the Desert Ridge defensive tackle, got an offer from Central Florida. He will visit this weekend there, go out to Florida and see them. And then the very last one, we're going to talk about Garrett Rand, the defensive tackle from Hamilton, 4-star kid, had been committed to Wisconsin for a long time, then kind of on the slide took an official visit to UCLA. So we're going to see what happens with that come signing day.
And finally, to wrap things up, first 2017 offers for 3 of the best in that class.
Yeah, I'll start with offensive linemen because those are the guys I like, the big boys. Basha High School tackle Jonathan Nathaniel added New Mexico State. He also has Toledo and Northern Arizona. KJ Jarrell, the safety from Saguaro High School, was offered by Texas A&M, and a guy that we're a big fan of, Chase Cord, quarterback, Sunrise Mountain, added an offer from Indiana.
That's it for the Roundup. That's Jason Jewell, Scout.com. I'm Jared Cohen on Sports 360 AZ, powered by Rock and Refuel Varsity.